Hi, good evening, folks. In this video, we're going to take a look at that lovely game we all seen last night where the Sabres looked pretty lifeless. Coming up. All right, folks, I got to get on another video. There's some news coming out that if this is true, anyway, you'll see in the next video. Okay, last night, in a nutshell, I'm going to try and go over this as sanely and rationally as I can, which is hard to do for somebody like me. But all I seen last night was us chasing the game. That's, in a nutshell, what I seen. That's just how it felt. I felt like we were just trying to chase them all night long. And, Dahlin has got to get his game together. We need him. And he's got to get his game together, really. He looked like a ghost in certain points of this game. I don't want to say all game because there was some spurts here and there, but he's making $6 million now, right? Or five. I think that's the way the caps broke down. I think he makes $5 cash this year, if I'm right. I'd have to check that again. Doesn't matter. He's a $6 million man now, and he has to start playing like it. It's enough. Really, it's enough. Anderson's 100% forgiven. He is not even on my radar of anything I was upset with yesterday. Not even close. They left him out to dry. I can't tell you how many times. And I'm very happy, though. The good news, Skinner. Skinner broke out with a 2-goal game. Guys, when's the last time that happened? When is the last time that's happened? I'd like to know, because it's been a long time. If anybody knows the last time, let me know, because I know last year, I don't recall him doing it last year or the year before. If he did it the year before, I forget. It's all blurred out in my head because it was a nightmare of a first season with that contract. But Skinner broke out, he could have maybe even had 3 goals yesterday. He looked okay, but you could see he was still frustrated. You know, he's not very eager to do interviews, if you notice with Skinner. He's not one of these interview guys. He's just not. He doesn't handle it well. Like Okposo's very good with the public, where Skinner's just not. He's not one of those guys that likes to talk in the public eye, you can tell. So you couldn't really understand anything anyway when I've seen him in interviews. But the last time I seen him in an interview, he could just tell he was like, I don't want to do this. Like, he could just tell. So look, we lost the game. We deserved to lose the game. Without a doubt, San Jose outmatched us, outplayed us, out everything us. I looked at the numbers. The numbers lie. They lie in that game. We were just not in this game, really. And the sad thing is, what Granato said in his presser after we lost was that the Sabres probably would have won this game if they would have played up to their capability. And I totally agree with that. That game was there for the taking if we would have been playing our game. Really, if we would have. But right now, guys, we got to just stop the bleeding. We got to get out of this West trip 2-2. I'll keep saying it right from the start. 2-2 was my goal. It still is. If we can go into Seattle and play decent and play hard and win the game 3-2, I don't give a damn. I don't care how we win it, as long as we win it. You know, we got to come out with 2 wins. So I don't care if it's a shootout. I really don't. As long as we squeeze 2 wins out of that West trip, it's off the schedule. We're playing 500 on the road, and we're coming back home to a 4-1-0 record, and I'm good with that. So this is where I stand with it. I could go on about a few other things. Okposo, I'd like to see him get back to the way he was playing early in the season. He's not doing it right now. He looks, and he gave me some hope this year, so I'm hoping Okposo wakes up. If Okposo can get 15 goals this year, folks, I am a thrilled man. Believe me, thrilled. That's my goal for Okposo this year. I'm going to put him in the double digits as 15 as the realistic number. I don't think 20 is realistic. It looked like it early, but if we can get 15 out of him this year, mission accomplished. If we can get 25, if we can get 25 out of Skinner, which I think is possible, mission accomplished. Cousins, again, had a horrible game. He has not looked very good as of late. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's a confidence thing. Who knows? But a lot of pressure on the kid. There is a lot of pressure on the kid. So let's cut him a bit of slack and let him work his way out of it. The great news is that we could still get a 2-2 out of this. We blew 2 games. We managed to salvage 1. Yesterday, we had no business coming back. And I was actually hoping they weren't going to pull the goalie, to be honest. Really, I was actually hoping. Teach them a lesson. Make them earn that right even. You know, make them earn it. If they're going to play like that, you don't deserve me to pull the goalie. No, no. Like, teach them. That's what I'd do. Yeah. No. You put out a slack effort like that. It was annoying to watch. It was frustrating to watch, and I watched every single second of it. And I was glad when the buzzer went off. And yes, done, over. Finally, this frustrating game is over. God, it just killed me to watch this game. We can't chase games, guys. We got to jump out in the lead as much as we've blown that lately. I'm hoping again in Seattle we'll jump up 2-0 on them or something and set the tone for the game. And this time, close it out. This is the time. Seattle's not exactly killing it. The opportunity's there. There's no excuse. San Jose's look really good in some games this year. Seattle's looked, so far. So anyway, that's I guess my take on it in a nutshell. I could see Granato was frustrated for the first time with the press. Not with them, but because of the game. He didn't like what he's seen at all. That made me happy because he knows they're capable of playing better. That's what that told me, and that makes me as a fan feel secure and okay about the next upcoming game. But we'll have to see. We have to go out and play it. We have to try and win it. And good Lord, we have to try and not get out hustled like that. We can't let that happen. I mean, if that starts to become a pattern, we're in trouble, and we're in trouble fast. So we got to snap this, stop the bleeding, come out in Seattle next game, and just push as hard as we can. And hopefully, folks, we go home 2-2. And these 4 games are off the schedule. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. Okay, I got another video to make. I'll see you guys in that one. Till then, be safe.